What's up everybody, GaminGargoyle here, and welcome back to another episode of Farmers Dynasty. Well folks, today is it. Today is the day. Let's take a look and see. 1,134 tomato seedlings planted and 1,134 plantings are ready to be harvested. So let's go around here, guys, do our morning chores, find out where James is. James is up on the window. Here comes Rexer. Here you go, Rexy. Feed the cat the fish, feed the dog the sausage. Roll on out, grab honey for the day, and let the wife take care of the rest of the work around the house. Let's see. So today, guys, we are going to grab all the greenhouse goods together. It's going to be a bit of a one-shot type of episode. Not too many cuts, if any at all. It just all depends on how bad I flub up my words that I got to do to cuts. But for now, we're just going to take it one sentence at a time. And here we go, walking by our greenhouse. Picking up some honey. Now we'll go ahead and do the apples. Now, one thing I like to do, guys, is I like to come into the greenhouse, make sure it's in the green. It is. Then we go through and you just pick them all up. Oh, I got to sneeze. Yeah, that's one problem with one of these one-shot cuts. You get to hear everything. But I believe I hit the mute button fast enough before that blew your guys' ears out. Don't know why all of a sudden why I have a sneezing fit, but that's alright. It's a time filler while we're going through filling all the tomatoes in. And like that, we got our first home farm greenhouse finished. Now, something that you always want to remember, guys, is not to collect more than 9,999 tomatoes at once. Otherwise, you could have a problem. You'll start collecting more than that, and they won't show up in your inventory. You just lose them. So make sure that after you empty out a greenhouse, you always double check and see where you are at. So as soon as we're done this first one, because I know the home farm one only does about 330. You hear the squeaky noises in the background. That's my puppy. I shouldn't call her a puppy. She's like ancient, so that's my doggy. I'm playing with her toys. Wife and Kidlet just got home not that long ago from going out and watching the Paw Patrol live show. So Kidlet had a lot of fun. Really enjoyed himself. And there we go. That's 2 greenhouses empty. Let's take a look at our inventory. 2,172. Whoa, what's going on? Oh, playing other games in between. Jump is a different button. And I messed that up. Okay, so we want this greenhouse. Yeah, we'll do this one. And we'll move on to the next one. So, you know, I'm still really tempted that as soon as I can get streaming time, that we are going to do a greenhouse only stream season of Farmers Dynasty, just to see if just greenhouse only will bring in as much money as the fields, or will they bring in more money than the fields, and would it be beneficial to become greenhouse farmers at the start and then swap over to crop farming later on in game. Things to think about. So that was 2,712 when we last. Yeah, 3,540. We'll be able to pick all these ones up over here as well. You know, I really don't know why I open and close these doors. It doesn't matter on these greenhouses. Just another tip for you. And I suppose we could have drank some coffee, made this a little bit faster, but we don't need the stimulants. And up, and away. There we go. Who else have you thought about that? Who all thought that I was going to say that? I tried to line it up real good. Okay, last row. And that's probably going to just put us at about 5,000. So Let's have a look. Yep, 4,911, almost 5,000. Yes, okay. And to the next greenhouse. So we're at greenhouse number 1. Let's go over to greenhouse number 2. This is where we have our floating gardens. And man, we'll probably be able to plant these ones too when we're done. Open. Oh, did I miss one? I missed one. Please forgive me, I'm not so efficient at the aerial plantings. Let's see. Only 833 tomatoes. Okay, hold on. I think, yeah, we had 1,134 seedlings. I think I had 1,200 seeds. So unless I really botch this up, we should be able to get all the greenhouses replanted. Nope. Did I not? I thought I didn't plant. Glad I double checked. So my brother and I this weekend played a bunch of, oh, what's that racing game called? Horizon 4, I think it was. He got me set up on some sort of Game Pass thing for the PC, so pretty cool, pretty cool. Played a lot of that this weekend. So didn't really get too much time to get some recording in, but you know, it was kind of nice not to just be playing this game day in, day out, over and over. But what you guys might not noticed, or might have noticed, we have 85 crops growing. Right now it's August the 11th, and I think on August the 14th, let's see, the 12th, the 13th, the 14th, so on August 15th, we'll be starting our 29 field harvest. That will give us more than enough money necessary to buy some more tomato seedlings, because we're going to have one more full round of crops come in before the end of September. So I look forward to getting that all done. Let's see. I think this year I'm hoping, keeping fingers crossed, that we will be millionaires once again by the end of the year. I'm pretty sure we're going to have enough tomatoes all saved up. How many we have, I'm just going, like currently, I'm just going to say that I think we have 2 chests filled. So I think we have about 10,000 seedlings taken care of so far. Speaking of which, 8,148. All right, so we're going to have to get close. Close, but not be stupid about it. Okay, so that is 2 greenhouses down, 8,400. Let's not risk it. Let's go ahead, take these tomatoes to the homestead. Ah, good. Wifey is not home. We can do this ourselves right away. So we just want fish and Italian tomato soup. No, we don't want fish and tomato sauce. Now, I've made too many mistakes doing that. I have caught well over 100 plus fish, and I've cooked well over 90 of them. Not cool. Not cool. Come on, come on. I wish there was a faster way to do this, but I haven't figured that one out yet. Oh, come on. Are you flipping kidding me? Just cook them already. Alright, so now that we got 8,000 of those in our inventory, we don't have to worry about over collecting our tomatoes again. So we'll drop out and get our final greenhouse for the section of fields, which is what, Old Wheatford, I think. So how many of you folks watch these series of the Farmer's Dynasty? How many of you are excited to hear that Lumberjack's Dynasty is coming out in the first quarter of 2020? I am really excited. I can't wait to get started on that game as well, but that means things are going to have to change. With 85 fields going on here, folks, videos for Farmer's Dynasty are going to have to drop down to just Mondays and Fridays. So that gives me enough time in between to get everything done that I'm trying to get done for them. It's unfortunate, I know, but it's at the same time, I really enjoyed playing video games with my brother, playing that Horizon. So I'm at level, I think 24, I think at the moment, and I wouldn't mind getting a little bit higher in it. So that's kind of going to eat up a little bit of my time, but don't worry. Like I said, I will definitely bring to you guys 2 episodes a week of Farmers Dynasty. This just gives me one extra night that I can say a week and say, okay, Wednesday nights, yo, bro, you and I, we're going to go play that type stuff. On to the next greenhouse. All right. And I think there's only 2 of them here, so this means that this is just going to be a quick and simple cleaning out. One of the faster ones. Lumberjacks Dynasty is going to be a lot of fun, folks. I can't wait to get my hands on the early release copy and have fun with that. And kadunk. So, I was watching SK when he was doing all his Christmas streams and that, and he had it figured out that he was able to pick and drop at the same time, but when I was watching him do it, he kind of made a couple mistakes. He'd pick up a dropped one that he put down. So it was like he was double planting. Is that all there is on this one? Just one lousy... No, here it is. There's one stinking lousy greenhouse. And no, we can't plant any up there. Just thought I'd check. Just being a perfectionist. Now, I really do hope that we have enough seedlings left over, because we don't have very much money, but we should have enough. Fingers crossed, fingers crossed. Famous last words. Yeah, and it was going to be close. I mean, if it's 1134 and we have just barely 1200, so should be about 50 to 60, maybe even possibly 70 seeds remaining after we're done. Quite possibly. Alright, so that's that, and last but not least, the final greenhouse of ours. Ouch. Wait a minute. I thought I had more stuff on there. Maybe not. Could have swore I had some solar panels. Oh. Must have got stolen. No security on the job site. My fault, my fault. Should have paid for it. Yeah, I'll show you guys how much money we got left here too, so you can see how close it was to the end of the... yeah, we got $1,745 left, so we just barely were able to get all the fields seeded and everything all at once. So I started on August 3rd. I put my seeds into the ground. So I had everything prior to that cultivated, plowed, fertilized. So all we were doing really was just waiting for time to pass to August 3rd. I usually plant on August 3rd. I don't know why. You can probably plant on August 1st or August 2nd. But I just decided to go with August 3rd just to make sure that everything is all taken care of. Now let's take a look here. 5,889. Looks like we are going to be good. And clean these up. So I got the chest beside the church filled up with 9,999, and I have the chest that's by that power station up in Redbury. I have that filled with 9,999 cans of tomatoes. So if I remember right, there's like 400 in the pantry already, plus another 4,000 that we have on us. So yeah. Doing all right. Doing all right. Now let's see when we're done. Are we going to have 1,134 planted, or did I miss some somewhere? Drum roll, please. 1,134. I missed one somewhere. I usually miss one on an end. I'm just not absolutely perfect, okay? Okay, so let's add together how many tomatoes we got. So if we take the first amount of the cans that we made of 8,427, add another 7,257, that gives us 15,684 tomatoes out of that 1,134. So divided by 1134, so it's about 13.8 plants per. So yeah, 15,000, that definitely, if we multiply that by, I think we're selling them for like 28.70 or 28.80, something like that. So, oh, I gotta redo my math again. I messed that up royally. 8,427 plus 72.57. Multiply that by $28.80. So for every no, we're not. Let's do that again. 9,999 times 28.80. Okay, so every stack of 9,000 that we do, of 9,999, is just shy of $288,000. So 1, 2, 3. So we're going to have at least $600,000 this time around. Woohoo! That is pretty cool. So let's jump to, why not? Let's do this together, shall we? So I come in here. Aha, no honey. Awesome. I go 9,999 minus 8,427 gives me 1,572 that I can make. All right, so over here, enter the kitchen. Italian tomatoes. I gotta make 1,527. That's gonna be real close. Closer than I would be able to get on my own eyeballing it. Alright, so if we take a look now, 9,954. Did I make a mistake? I must have. Whoa, okay. I want 9,999 minus 9,954 should be 35. Oh, well, 45. Math is a little bit off. Math. Make sure you go to school, kids. Eat your vegetables. So what did I say? 45? Oh, no. Oh, don't want to mess that up. So, like I was saying, when you have your 9,999 cans, just take one, take a stack of it, go find myself, adjust, and fill it up. Hey, how's it going, geeses? That's where the drone went. Oh, I was looking for you. And there we go. So, poof, we now have space in our inventory to grab next harvest. Uh-oh. Okay, whew. Something happened there for a second. I thought we crashed. Like, no! I've done 19 minutes of recording and you want to crash on me now? No! Oh, 4,779. Oh boy, oh boy. Let's go 9,999 minus 4,779. Says I can make 5,220 cans. So let's go and do that together. Then we'll get ourselves yet another chest full. So that'll be 4 chests for sure, guaranteed, of these things. So what did I say we could do? Make 5,220, wasn't it? Yeah, 5,220. Okay, there we go. 9,999 about to be in our system. There we go. Beautiful. And only have 464 or 465 remaining regular tomatoes. Perfect. So let's go ahead here, put them up in this chest. We're running out of room. We're only running out of chests is what's going to happen here soon. Alright, so that means we'll have another, well, approximately 16,000 tomatoes to deal with on the next harvest before the end of September. But the harvest after that... Oh, no, we're actually going to get 2 more full harvests before the end of September. Before the last day. So, perfect. We're going to have a lot of tomatoes. I'm going to be filling up a lot of chests. Going to have to be setting up a lot of teleportation points to those chests, but it's going to be worth it. So guys, thank you so much for watching this episode. It's been fantastic. We made a lot of tomato soup here today, or Italian tomato soup, whatever they call it in the game. Fantastic. It's going to bring in us a lot of money for the end of the year, plus in about 3 more days, next episode, we'll be going ahead and starting the 29 field harvest, getting that all plowed under, cultivated, fertilized, and reseeded for next year's April 1st harvest, which is going to bring us in 85 fields total in the harvest. So it's going to be a big, long time of progression moving now forward for crops, folks. So thank you so much for being here, everyone. Thank you so much for all the new subscribers. Thank you for all the comments, all the likes, guys. The channel is doing fantastic in my analytics. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you haven't already, recommend to your friends. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. Take care.